What's up, guys? Brandon here, Mitten Made Properties. We have your Wayne County September 2020 real estate market update. Let's jump right into this thing. We always have we have 3 years of data. We preface with 2 things. We're doing this for over 5 years now, giving you this data so that way you can make the best decisions for you and your family. We have 3 years of data, that way you can see the trend. The trend is your friend, and you always need to remember that. Investing is one of the bigger sayings. The trend is your friend. And whether you're always investing in real estate. If you're buying real estate, you are investing in real estate. You're investing into an investment. It's an asset class. It's an asset that's paying you. It's a liability if it's taking money from you each month. If it's your primary and you're paying more money on it than you're bringing in from it, whether it's primary or not, then it's a liability. If you're making more money on your property than you are paying out on it each month, then it's an asset. So, I know traditional accounting doesn't see it that way. However, if we're going to be intelligent investors, we have to look at it that way. What are we doing? How are we source for what we're redeem? We have 3 years of data. The trend is your friend. We want to see which way things are going. We have the month in arrears. All the data is finally in. It's finalized. Now we can give it to you. So, days on market. We'll jump right in here. Average days on market for home from sitting there on the market to accepting an offer is 33 days 2 years ago, 39 last year, and 38 this year. So pretty consistent across the board. We're seeing that all over Southeast Michigan. Active. This is a 1-day sample size, so the daily data is taken. How many homes are active on the market? 5,347 2 years ago, 6,029 last year, and 3,839 this year. Almost identical numbers across the board to Oakland County, actually. And we're seeing this huge drop off here of number of homes in the market going forward, which is a little bit scary. Months of inventory. This was 2 years ago, 3 last year, 2 this year. This is at the rate homes are selling. How long would it take to sell every last home? No new homes are available. And just for some context, 1 to 3 months is a seller's market, meaning there's not a lot of homes in the market. Prices are going up. 4 to 6 is a balanced market, and 7+ is a buyer's market, meaning there's a lot of homes in the market and prices are coming down. We're clearly in a seller's market, and we're like that all over Metro Detroit. New homes in the market. This is your month-wide number. How many new homes actively came onto the market that month? 3,232 2 years ago. 3,261 last year, and then 2,954 this year. We're seeing this across the board as well in Metro Detroit. We're seeing less homes coming onto the market now. Again, not a good sign, especially lockdowns coming and things like that. Or potentially lockdowns coming. So we're in for some interesting times ahead. Needless to say, price per square foot. And we're going to touch on this here in a second, actually. Again, price per square foot, $91 a square foot 2 years ago, 101 last year, 113 this year. So a big jump up, $20 in 2 years. This really is a trend thing we want to see here. This is a county-wide number, so you really got to take this with a rule of thumb. But you want to see the trend here. You multiply this by your square footage, you're going to get approximately what your home is worth. Obviously, that's going to change and vary to areas, but you want to see the trend here going forward, what your equity trend is. And if you need an actual valuation of the home, you have to come see someone on our team, an appraiser, someone who's actually sold hundreds and hundreds of homes, valued hundreds and hundreds of homes, actually done this a lot in order to get an actual assessment, accurate assessment on your home. Number of sold properties. This is the number of people actually closing on their property and closing, signing on the dotted line. 1,716 2 years ago, 1,800 last year, and then 2,060 this year. We're seeing this same trend across the board as well. All these homes came on, the lockdown happened, and then the summer, end of the summer, early fall, we had all these homes in the market, and now they're all finally closing. We're seeing this trend going forward. However, now we're seeing less homes across Metro Detroit. This is across the board. Now we're seeing less homes in the market going forward. So what does that foretell? Less homes being sold in the coming months. So it's gonna be an interesting time, guys. Going into the summer month or the winter months, we obviously have the downtime, but with possible lockdowns coming, possible uncertainties in the economy, we are in one. And if the thing I always can tell people is please study what's going on around you, whether it's politics or whether it's your housing, your investment portfolio, your retirement, whatever it is. Please do your homework and please diligently I could talk today. Diligently watch these things day after day, and at least a couple times a week, or two times a week. Watch these things, study these things, and these are an informed citizenry is what's going to be able to move you in and out of certain situations and give you the information you need to accurately assess what's coming on and make the correct moves, or at least the moves you the best moves for you at that time with the information given. And that's what's most important. And that's where we find ourselves in society, where most people, unfortunately, aren't doing that. They are more interested in what Aaron Rodgers' fantasy numbers are. Is Matt Stafford playing this weekend? And what's going on with keeping up the Kardashians? So, you can't control what Governor Whitmer does. You can't control, a lot of things. I mean, there are things you could do, obviously. You can't control the overall economy at large. You can vote people in and out of office, but there might be lockdowns, there might be this, there might be that. Make sure you are doing your due diligence. Whether it's, like I said, investments, buying a house, renting a house, voting, doesn't matter. Please do your due diligence. Please be an informed electorate, an informed citizenry, an informed investor. Remember, time and our mind are the two most important assets we have. How are we using those things every single day? I tell my team every single day, please don't waste the day. Sharpen your mind a little bit every day. So I appreciate you guys spending this time with us. As I said, your time and your energy, your time and your mind, energy, encompassing both those things, are the most important assets you have. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.